Alright, alright, alright. I mean, all that. Uh, alright, let's get this over with. We're gonna do a review on the new All That. And what I saw, what I looked at when I saw the preview of last year, what I saw, these kids are terrible. You got the wrong kids for this. Like, these kids look like they're 8 years old, but they're actually 12 and 13. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I looked that fucking young. I actually looked like a fucking kid, a 13-year-old kid. I actually looked like I was 13. I had like a fucking poofy fro, and I was like tall and shit. So that's how it was. I had like a fucking afro and shit. Yeah, I actually look like a fucking 13-year-old kid. These kids don't look like they're fucking 13. They're like they're 8 and 7 and 6. Like, what the fuck? How do you eat their fucking vegetables or something? Eating their fucking broccoli? Well, kids probably hate fucking vegetables and broccoli, so probably not. Well, these parents need to force them to eat it because they look fucking small. Like, why do they look so fucking small? I remember the kids from the 90s and all that. They look more like kids. They actually look like fucking teenagers. I don't know what happened to this generation. Why do kids look so scrawny now? Like, why do they look so small? Is it because of bad casting? Probably. These fucking shitty producers don't know what the hell they're doing. They just picked the wrong goddamn kids. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just seeing things. I don't know. I can't be the only one. Just tell me in the comments if you think I'm stupid. If I'm not making any sense, just tell me in the comments, because I don't know if it's true of what I'm saying. Yeah, for some reason they decided to bring this show back for a second run. Well, it's not a second run; it's a second revival. Because they did a revival again back in 2000s. You know, and they had like Nick Cannon, they had Gabriel Iglesias, Amanda Bynes. Was it Amanda Bynes? I think it was Jalen Spears. I think she was in it too. And this other kid, I forgot what his name was. He was like Harry Potter or something. I forgot. And that was all right. That revival was all right. That was like 2000s, and then it did end in 2005, and it took like 14 to 15 years to come back again with shady kids. Yeah, the 2000s, those kids are all right. The 90s were the best kids. So yeah, let's get into this, shall we? That's just. I'm gonna watch the video and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna pause it and talk about how stupid it is. So all that bullshit. So it starts off this producer or whatever the fuck he is. He's like, "Where are the kids for all that? Oh, I gotta go look for them." So he goes fucking running around looking for them, and these two girls are talking to each other. Are you ready for the show? Well, they always sound like that. He's like, "Are you ready for your show?" All of a sudden, the big bitch from the 90s, all that, turns her chair around and everyone starts cheering and shit. I'm like, oh, great. You know, I always have an issue when they bring things back like this. I feel like, why even... I understand that you try and bring up views by bringing the old cast of all that in here, but the reason it doesn't work bringing the older people from the old show back. Maybe, like, sometimes, like, for like a guest star thing, but of what I saw, they did too much. Like, Kel keep coming there too many times. He shows up on there too many times. He shows up on all that skits. Let the kids do their thing. Let the kids do their shit. Even if they suck ass, let them do their fucking thing. Yeah, and she got huge. The Lori chick, she got fucking bigger. I thought she lost weight, but she got even bigger. Like that's not healthy. I'm saying, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but that's not healthy at all. That's not good. Because a lot of people that big like that, it's too much for the body. The heart can't handle that much weight like that, you know. And then Josh Sherbert shows up, the other guy from the 90s. He shows up with a fucking mustache. He's talking to kids and stuff. I mean, this is fine. I mean, what they did so many times, they show up in other episodes. Like I said, they're trying to keep the views up, but let the kids do what they're going to do. Don't have to keep coming there over and over again, you know. And then there's Kel. Kel shows up. He acting all goofy. You know, everyone loves Kel. Kel's still funny, you know. He shows up. So like it's three of them now. Okay, so let's talk about the kids. Okay, so these kids. All right, so we got I think one's black. I think one black chick, one black kid, one fat Asian kid. Yeah, one white chick. I think two. I think it was like two Indian kids or something. One Indian kid with glasses. No, I think he's Asian too. They got two Asian kids. I think. Like almost Spanish back there, and I think there's one more other kid. Let's see. I'm trying to look here real quick. Oh, some really dorky white kid. So he's like, yeah, he looks like a real dork. And like I said, I don't like the cast of kids in this already. I don't like it. It's just these kids does not look like they fit. And once I get to the skits, I'm gonna find out how bad these kids act. I'm gonna find out how bad they are. Right now, they got the '90s kids from all that showing up. We got fucking like I said, Kel Mitchell, Laurie, Josh Server, all them showing up here. Keena can't do it because he's a contract with Saturday Night Live or something. I mean, yeah, because that's why he doesn't show up on there for fun. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go that far and watch all the episodes. It's like 18 fucking episodes. Well, the intro still has the '90s music. They never changed the music. They kept it the same. That's fine. Okay, but I don't like the way the intro looks. Though I like the music. They kept it from the '90s, but the problem with this is just this is not a good design of an intro. It's not well made. This is not a good intro. How these weird sketches fly in the air, like all these weird drawing doodles and shit. It's like, this laptop and like this is not a good creative intro. This is not creative. What, they got a fucking liberal to make these ideas here? And I'm sorry if like, any kids watching this hear me swear a lot. I can't help it. All right, I have a 30 fucking mouth. This is for adults mostly because adults grew up with all that. All right, they grew up with all that. So yeah, yeah. It's like this intro is just not not well made. The music is good because they kept it from what they got from the '90s. That's good they changed the music because a lot of people would got pissed. A lot of people that grew up with all that would got pissed. I would got mad too because I used to watch it when I was a kid. So the first skit starts up, and this one's called Mass Video Game Dancer Celebrity Edition. Oh boy. I wonder how this is going to be. So it starts off, the black kid is playing Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, the actor, the shitty rapper. The guy does Wild and Out. He used to be on All That. Like I said before, I said he used to be on All That. He used to do skits just like them. Now they got this black kid playing as him. He's got this red hair on his head. I don't remember Nick Cannon had red hair, but fuck it. It's just I'm trying to make fun of him or something. Oh wait, my bad. He's wearing a turban because Nick Cannon wears turbans on his head too now. Because you remember in one interview he's wearing a turban on his head. Okay, I get it now. They're really trying to make fun of him. So the whole skit is that these kids are playing celebrities, all that shit. One of them's Beyonce. Yeah, one was Beyonce, and then it was Ariana Grande, and then it was Dwayne the Rock Johnson. First off, I had to go back again to hear the kid because I didn't hear what the fuck he said. So he said Dwayne the Rock Johnson. So it's all about it's basically the Masked Singer. That's basically the whole skit. It's the Masked Singer. The end. And the kid with the apple costume was like all these weird fucking talking and shit. I was like, this kid's not funny. What the fuck is he doing? Why is he acting like that? Oh, so the next skit, it's blasting from the past. Laurie's doing her skit. I forget. I never knew what the skit's about, to be honest with you. Aha! Vital information. Vital information. Decide the time for her to return to her home planet and must select the host for vital information. Attempted orders. One online goes wrong when she sees instant toast instead of an instant host. Reese comments about the situation what make her realize that the perfect candidate is already present. After one last speech of vital information for everyday life, Laurie rolls away and Reese takes over the desk. Okay, I guess that was fine. That's a good way to do it. Then they had this fucking next skit called Marie Kiddo. Alright, so let's talk about that. I just don't like the way these kids act. And this is about they play these characters and then they decide what to get rid of, what they cause like a massive destruction and all that bullshit, and it's just not really a good skit. Next we have Good Burger, home of the Good Burgers. May I take your order? And I love Good Burger skits. I thought they were pretty funny. Kel returns as Ed, and I guess that was all right, even though Kel's head got bigger because he's older. I don't fucking know. So yeah, his head got fucking bigger. It seems so fucking weird to see Kel Mitchell working around a bunch of little kids. And this looks so fucking weird. I feel like it's some weird vibe going around there. I'm not gonna use those words, but it makes me feel very weird just looking at that right there. A grown man walking around a bunch of little kids working at a fast food around little kids. Like I said, if they got like 15, 16-year-old kids doing the show for a skit, then it'd be a lot better. Because these 13-year-old kids they pick, they're still fucking 8. So they should got like older kids to do this. These kids look too young to do this. I mean, they're all right actors. They act pretty well. They're all right, you know. But they're not good enough. And Kel, maybe he's still there for fucking Ed from Good Burger. You know, that was a pretty good fucking movie. You know, I actually like that movie. I don't know how anyone think the movie sucks. I think that shit's pretty funny. Anyone think it sucks? Don't have a fucking childhood. I'll tell you that. Then the guest stars, fucking Jonas Brothers, shows up. Oh my god. I don't know what else makes things worse. Watching, people reprise their roles from the 90s, or seeing the shitty Jonas Brothers show up on fucking set. And the Jonas Brothers sucks ass. I hated music since I was a kid. And I love when the South Park episode when Mickey Mouse beats them up and cusses at them. I should go back and watch that again. That makes me laugh. Because Jonas Brothers sucks. They're like the worst singers ever. They're so fucking trash. It's like, oh god, it's like terrible. I had to get away from that shit. I don't want to listen to them. Then they got another one called Cancel with Nathan, saying K instead of OK. Not funny. None of this shit's funny. Like none of it. And then Jonas Brothers has a fucking concert at the end. They performed the song "Sucker." Oh god, I hate music these days. And they got these other skits, and then the guest star, next musical guest is Daddy Yankee. I heard of him, and he sucks too. Then this sket's about the green room. They're missing honey. The cast can't find the honey for that honey sketch, so they gotta go looking around trying to find it. You know what would have been funnier if the kids beat the shit out of the bear? Like, why did he go up there and start beating the shit out of him? He was just punching him, like, pummeling him. Like, what the fuck? That would have been funnier. It's like, see, I come with something funny. That is just walk up to him and ask if he has the honey and he has mustard. That's not funny. I think the only kid I like in this fucking show is the fat Asian kid. That's it. I don't like the fat Asian kid. I only like him. He actually is funny. See, if they got more kids like him, then the show would be a lot interesting to watch. For adults and kids. But these skits, it's just I don't like the skits in the show. They're not well written. If they had like the right skits for this, it would work really, really good. And you get like the right people performing the songs, not like shitty singers like Daddy Kane. No, not Daddy Kane. Oh my god, Daddy Yankee, Kane Brown, Allie Brooke, Ella Mai, JoJo Siwa. Oh, it's Sierra. Sierra's a good singer. I like Sierra. Her, like, what the fuck? Ty Dollar Sign? Are you kidding me? Tyga? Bad Bunny? All these, got to be shitty singers out here. What the fuck is this shit? Now, why do people like listen to this garbage? I'll probably just turn it off right after that. I'll just turn it right the fuck off right after that. Oh man, like it's just ridiculous. I don't know. I just don't think these kids are that funny. Just the Asian kid. I don't like the Asian kid. He actually cracks me up. Everyone else is just they're just not there. Maybe the one of the black kids is making you laugh. I guess maybe one of them. But like I said, these kids, it's just they're not that funny. Like I said, they should have got like older kids to do this, like 15, 16-year olds. 8-year olds. I mean, they're not 8-year olds. They look like 8-year olds, as I said before. They got 13-year olds, but they're like they're 8-year olds. They act like 8-year olds. Like I said, I should look like I was 13 when I was a kid. I should look like I was 13. These kids don't look like they're fucking 13. They look way younger than their age itself. Look at the kids in the 90s. They actually look like fucking 13-year-old kids, right? Look at the kids in the 2000s. They look like kids that look like they're in their 13 years, right? These kids don't. That's just me. It's just my perspective. But I don't know. The show's not really that good. It sure came out better skits than this.
Merry Christmas. Shut the fuck up!